Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Cookie Simmer and today we are doing an apartment reno. Cookie, I'm a cookie monster. Alright guys, so first off, how are you guys doing? I know it's been a long time since I have done a video. It really sucks and I just lost track of everything as per usual because when you're adulting and doing things in adult life and trying to make money, you tend to forget all the things that you used to enjoy, kind of. And plus I was busy with my Etsy store as well, so keep that in mind. Oh, I know I said that for the month of July I was going to try and post videos more often, but literally the whole month of July was my birthday month and I ended up traveling a lot in July. So it was kind of like a vacation month for me. I took a time off from my store. I barely posted on Instagram. I more so spent time with myself, my family, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time with family in the month of July, which is why I haven't posted. But, now I'm back. It's the start of the school year. The school year started 2 days ago. And I'm probably going to be trying to do a video at least once a week. Don't hate me if it doesn't turn out to be once a week. But, because I kind of promised that before, but it didn't happen. So, I'm not promising anything. But I'm just going to say that I definitely want to start getting back into Sims. I've been watching a lot of videos lately of simming videos and of people building and stuff like that, because honestly I have interest in actually playing the game for you guys, but I feel like no one really enjoys that. And I mean, I enjoy it, but at the same time I feel like I'm just talking to no one when I do it. But I mean, how else do you get people to watch your videos? You gotta put stuff out for people to watch, and then that's how you get people to your channel. But for me, I have the patience to do it, but it takes so much longer and it's so much more time consuming to do an actual LP versus doing a speed build or a renovation or whatever the case may be. Okay, if you guys get what I'm saying, because I don't have to record my voice at the same time. I can do it while I'm at school and then come home and edit it while I'm at school during my free time, and then come home and record the voiceover and then have it up by the morning. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely, like I said, I've been inspired by a bunch of random YouTubers that I've been watching recently. Mostly I've been really inspired by renovations and builds. So that's what really made me decide that, hey, I wanted to put up a video, because I know I haven't put a video up in a month. I know I missed the whole month of July, but yeah, I just really wanted to get a video up because I felt inspired and I want someone to see my inspiration. I didn't want my hard work to go to waste. So I decided to record it. I did this while I was at school on a break, so they're just kind of easier for me. But let me know what you guys want to watch. Oh my god, it's been so long since I recorded. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm doing an apartment reno because I was inspired. So this apartment reno is actually the apartment for Pizzaz. As you guys know, she's a character that comes in the City Living expansion pack. When you get a new expansion pack, you basically get a whole new set of families that you can play with and run around with it and do whatever it is you want to do with. And I was watching someone do a reno of an apartment, and I was like, my last apartment reno was really bad. I really don't like my apartment reno. My last one. I think it's the only one that I've ever done of an apartment. But I like this one way better. I think it came out a lot better. It's a lot more interesting and a lot more dynamic, and it has a lot more stuff in it. So I really like this build. Well, it's not a build, but I really like this whole theme that I have going on, because Pizzaz was a good character to model it off of, I guess. But because she's I think she's an eccentric person. She's a social media blogger. She's on level 8 of that career, so she has the money to spend to have a nice apartment. So that's why I was kind of wondering why, when the Sims team made her apartment, they made it very, very bland and not really cute at all, I don't think, personally. And it was very just blocked off and cramped and really just not a good setup, you know what I mean? So I basically took down all the walls, saw all the open space I had, and because the kitchen was over in the far corner where her bed was, the bathroom was where the kitchen currently is, and then the bed and the living room were kind of like smushed together, which is kind of typical for like studio apartments, which technically this is a studio apartment, which is why everything is open except for the bathroom, which is very typical of a studio apartment. So yeah, I just decided to rearrange it because it really wasn't making use of the space that we had. So I thought I would try to make use of the space and create a large bedroom, a walk-in closet, a smaller living room, which I didn't think was a big deal for her because I don't really think she's the kind of person to have parties in her house. She's more like the kind of person that goes out to parties. But she can entertain like one or two friends at a time. Excuse me. You know, nothing too serious. But, yeah. I just decided to make this apartment very vibrant and very fun because her clothing is very vibrant and very fun. And seems like the kind of person that likes to go out. I feel like she's the kind of person that likes to experience culture because her, I think her, what is it called? Her aspiration is like to be like some kind of like big city girl or something like that. So basically she's just a city girl through and through. She loves being in the city. It's her home, and you know, she loves all the different kinds of people that live there. So I've decorated it with pretty much, I tried to make sure it was all city living. So I made sure to put like those little tapestries in there because I thought that was something she'd have, you know, could kind of look like lotus flowers. So I assumed that, you know, it would be like lotus flowers, all pretty, and at the same time mean to like calm and like center herself because, you know, being a social media blogger is stressful. So she probably uses that to center herself. And then I decided to just move the couch up and to set a bookshelf behind it because I didn't like how far away it was from the TV. I felt it was like too far away, and it was just like a bunch of space that was unnecessarily not used. So I moved it forward, put a bookcase there, and then I put a nice pretty, I like that rug. That's one of my favorite rugs from City Living. And City Living came with a lot of nice paintings too. And I put that nice city painting on the wall in the kitchen because when you first walk in, because like I said, she's a city girl through and through. And I thought, of course, she would have a portrait done of the city landscape. So I thought that was very her. And so I kept the living room kind of, I wouldn't say plain, but I kept the walls plain. Her walls before were like this really like green color. They were like this teal color, and I didn't like that. I didn't feel like she would like something like that. I feel like she would like something like clean with like pops of color to make it look more vibrant. So that's what I tried to do. So I made the walls very clean. I made and then I made the accents bright because I felt like that's what she would want. And her bedroom was originally purple, I believe. Well, it wasn't purple. I think her wall was purple. She had so many different colors going on. I had no idea what was going on. But I felt like this kind of like flowed a little bit better because I felt like she would want the living room to be clean with pops of color, and then she would have all the colorful stuff in her bedroom because that's probably where she spends most of her time because her computer's in there. So I felt like since that was like her space, that she would have more so of the colors that she envisions to be in her house in there. So I made it with like the confetti wallpaper because I thought there were so many different colors in the confetti wallpaper. I thought that it could help play off a lot of different colors in her bedroom. And her closet, you can see right there in the little purple square, is of course purple with some really nice stuff going on. But yeah, I put her desk there. I made her get a really nice desk. I got her a really nice computer. And then I put a little plant there. And I thought that was really cute for her to have. And then, I don't remember if I put anything on the wall. I think I did. I don't remember. But I put a cute little rug underneath her desk too because I thought she would like that. Because I don't know about you guys, but if my bedroom had wood in it, I would make sure to have a rug next to my bed because your feet can get really dirty when you have wood floors and you know you don't sweep as much as you should. And I don't think Penny does. I think she's kind of like bougie. She doesn't really clean up that often, but she likes to keep everything kind of tidy, you know what I mean? So she doesn't have a lot to clean up at one time. So she So she has like this really like flamboyant room, really pretty with all her little bougie stuff in her closet. And then when you go out to the living room, it's all very like clean and kind of like classy. And I feel like her bedroom just shows more of her personality, which I think that's kind of what houses are supposed to do anyway. I feel like, you know, common rooms where like you're supposed to host people should have like more so of like I don't want to say plain Jane, but just more like a classy, like plain feeling, like no like bam, like in your face, like really weird wallpaper or anything like that. I feel like that's something that you show in like your bedroom, because that kind of shows your personality and it's your own private space. Yeah, I just gave her this bedroom because I felt like it gave her more privacy, and it also made more sense in my head, because like who walks in and comes straight to their I mean, I know studio apartments are like that, that's the point of studio apartments, but at the same time I'm like, this is way bigger than a studio apartment, and you can have much more space and utilize it a lot better and have a lot nicer stuff in this, because you are very high up in your career. You make $274 a day. You can afford this, girl. So I renovated her whole apartment for her. And I made the kitchen like not that nice at all. Like I made the counters nice, but I made the stove kind of crappy. And I made sure she had a nice microwave and a nice coffee pot, because I felt like she's the kind of person who goes out all the time to eat and she doesn't really cook. I feel like she's not the cooking kind of person, so she just kind of like warms up all her leftovers in the fridge from wherever she goes. And I feel like she like collects things from the city too that she finds when she goes to different places in the city that remind her of different places. So I put like a whole bunch of snow globes that you can collect in there, along with some gardening items, because she has little plants here and there. So I feel like she she has a little gardening pot that she keeps to help keep her plants alive, because how else will she do that? But we're getting near the end here, and we're gonna head into what is it called, little walkthrough, so you guys can enjoy that. I hope you like this video. Give it a big fat thumbs up if you do. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for sticking with me this far if you are a returning subscriber. I'm sorry I haven't been around, but I'm gonna try and change that as I normally do, and hopefully I'll succeed this time. So this is the first video of a collection of videos that will be coming out, I promise. Even if they're not LPs, it's coming out, okay, I promise. And the next part of Parenthood is coming up probably sometime this week as well. So I guess I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.